People don't want to realize how common it is. 90% of locks can be bumped. You don't know if the locks are locking properly. Are they latching? All these minor little things can leave you vulnerable.
Hi, I'm John Douglas Rainey, host of Discovery Channel's It Takes a Thief and security expert. Today, we're going to take a look at the subpar locks that separate your home from would-be thieves. I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert. You're not as safe as you think. The good news is, I'm also going to show you some solutions for options that can turn your home into a beautiful, impenetrable fortress.
Hi, I'm Anthony Hilt. The name of our company is Lockman Security. Been in the industry my whole life. From a little kid, my grandfather had a lock shop, so I just grew up every day off, every vacation day, riding around in a locksmith truck or in a locksmith shop. Basically what I would see is a lot of people that have gotten broken into, thefts, things stolen, and then feeling unsafe in their own home or their own business.
Anthony, thank you so much for sharing your information and wisdom with us. The first thing I want to talk about is the scariest break-ins of all, and they're the most common. The ones that you can't tell where someone has broken into your home. Now, people do this from several different ways, and you won't believe how easy it actually is. Can you describe to everybody out there how simple it is for people to break into your house?
Sure. Some of the break-ins that we run into are, number one, locks misaligned. So for an example, people buy locks from the hardware store. So when the lock is extended, somebody can't jimmy that back. If they turn it slightly or it doesn't extend all the way, from the outside with a sharp ice pick or anything like that, you could work that bolt right back into the door.
And that's a great point, because I want a lot of people to understand something. Criminals are looking for the fastest, easiest ways to get in. Unlocked windows and unlocked doors. But let's say someone did lock their door on the way out. How are they getting in and how fast are they getting in?
Okay, so there is a phenomenon out there where you can look online and you can buy a bump key. So this is a bump key. It's cut to the deepest cuts of the possible key. And there's also a rubber mallet hammer. So, and you can watch videos on this, and we're gonna show you an example. We're gonna take the key, stick it in, and we're gonna hit this with the bump hammer. And we're in.
And you know what? That is so quiet. Neighbors are not going to hear this going on.
Correct.
And it's so fast that people are not going to really be paying attention to it.
So we just bumped this lock, and we just went through your house, grabbed whatever we could, and as we walk out the front door, we lock it on the way out.
So you have no idea. And sometimes you could come home and not even know you've been robbed, because not everybody runs through your house, trashing the place. A lot of thieves are quick. They go straight to the drawers, go straight to places where they know you're keeping the jewelry, and then they're out and did just what you said. Then they're locking themselves on the way out. Now let's say someone doesn't have the ability to use a bump key.
Okay.
Is lock picking still a thing that's going on?
It's an art, it's a skill. Most of our staff pick locks still with our picks. And these are what picks look like. You'll usually see these in the movies or anything portrayed in the movies. You can buy these online also. They're a little bit harder to get than bump keys, but this is what we use every day.
Okay.
So here's an example. Here's a common lock that's on somebody's home.
Wow.
We're in.
That was less than 10 seconds. So I really want to drive this point home. A lot of people do not want to pay attention to how easy it is to break into your house. As Anthony just said, this is a common lock. The one that you used a bump key on, common lock as well?
Correct. You'll see these at the hardware store.
I want to talk about how scary it is to come home and you can't tell that somebody has broken into your home. And imagine walking in and there's an intruder in your house. This is what people should really understand is the biggest threat, your own personal safety. Forget about your possessions, forget about the things you care about. It's really about keeping your family safe. These are tools that these will use to break into your house. But I don't think a lot of people realize that a tool that is used, that everyone just about owns, is a drill. A drill can be used to break into your home, and you can drive around with the drill. No one's going to think that you have some sort of criminal activities on your mind. But with a simple drill, someone can get in. And I understand that your brother Ricky is here to give a demonstration?
Correct. We're gonna have Ricky drill this cylinder and show how easy it is for the lock that you buy at a hardware store that we can just walk right into.
Wow. Hey, Ricky, come on down, man. Hey, thanks for being here today.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
All right, so let's say a thief wants to get into a house. He has the common drill in his toolkit. How's he gonna get in?
He's just gonna take it, put it on, and we're gonna drill away.
Wow, that's amazing. That took less than 30 seconds. If you don't have neighbors right next door that can watch your house all the time, that means somebody can come with this drill and drill right through a stronger lock. Then you can protect your homes with the bump key and with the lock picking kit. Thank you for that demonstration.
No problem. Thank you.
That was scary.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Ricky. Anthony.
Yes, sir.
You just opened up a lot of eyes out there who thought that they were safe with your standard common lock. Lock picking kit, bump key, drill, these are all means that get in over 90% of locks, correct?
Correct.
I so happen to have in my pocket a key from FBS Doors. Please take a look at that and tell me what you think.
Just looking at it, it's got pins on the side, pins on the other side, so it looks like there's multiple layers of security in that key.
Can you pick it?
No.
Can you bump key it?
No.
Can you drill it?
Looking at the key, I can drill it.
You think you can drill the lock that this key goes to?
We might be able to.
I'm gonna take you up on that challenge. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Anthony, this is Premium Kitchens in Boca Raton, Florida, where they specialize in designing and installing luxury residential kitchens. And here, we have an FBS installed door. And so I'm gonna close it, and you tell me if you can use any of the techniques that we talked about to open this door. You hear that?
Wow.
That's the sound of you not getting in.
Wow.
Okay, Anthony, you ready for your challenge?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm asking you now that you're looking at it, can you drill through this lock?
Drilling it, even if I tried, we wouldn't know where to start.
You wouldn't know where to start. You can tell from looking at it. All of the locks are covered with steel. It's our Defender lock cover, which is rated to withstand drilling, shooting, even rifle shots. Now on the other side you got marble, on this side you got leather. You got steel through and through. You got bolts on the top, bolts on the sides. There's no way that you're gonna do anything to this lock to get in, correct?
Looking at it and hearing the way you just described the bolts and looking at it as I walk through, it would be something that even as a locksmith, I would look at what's our other option.
Right, exactly. Because you're not gonna be able to bump key or pick a lock and open all the bolts that are throughout this door.
There's too many different shear lines in the style of the key that you showed me earlier that you would have to do a lot of different processes to even get there.
Right. Now, I gotta ask you a very serious question. You have opened a lot of doors for people.
Correct.
Is this not one of, if not the most beautiful door you've ever seen?
Well, number one, I haven't seen a door like this before. So I would say that it is amazing, it's pretty, it actually looks like a piece of art.
This is a third-generation locksmith saying that this door is impenetrable. FBS. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, sir.
For more information or to begin your customized FBS experience, contact us today.